welcome back. I know it's been a while. It'll be 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks today since I fucking uploaded a video, but whatever. We move. So what I've been thinking is, before we get into the video, I am going to take a break from weekly uploads. I will be uploading every 2 weeks instead. Don't shoot me. I know you guys love me so much, and I know the YouTube algorithm is not going to like that, but I at the moment cannot do weekly videos because of how hectic my work and college schedule is. I'm in my final year. I'm in my final semester actually before I graduate, so I just don't have the time to put in as much effort as I'd like to into my videos. Like, in a perfect world I'd still upload weekly and stuff, but that just isn't possible for me at the moment, so I'm going to move it to every 2 weeks instead, where I actually have a bit more time to prep videos, record, edit, all that stuff. And it actually kind of breaks my heart to do this because I love uploading weekly. I look forward to, like, you know, putting the video up every week, even though I kind of forget to post the thing on my Insta story, and I do it like fucking 4 hours later after the video goes up, but that's besides the point. But yeah, content is kind of going to be changing, not uploading weekly, every 2 weeks instead. The podcast is only going to be sporadic because we're putting it on the back burner for a bit because things are very busy for us at the moment, and we just don't have the time to record episodes. So again, it breaks my heart. That'll be a bit more sporadic instead of every week. It'll still go up on Mondays, just, you know, might not be every Monday, might be once a week, might be once every 2 weeks, once a month. Who's to say? We just do not have the time to record and edit stuff at the moment. So yeah, sorry about that, but let's get straight into the video. So for those of you who may know, or for those of you who are new here, hi by the way. I do read tarot cards. I love my tarot cards. I have the one deck only. It's the Rider-Waite tarot deck. It's the original one. I love it so much. It is my baby girl. It is everything. I have done many readings over time. I've been doing this for maybe 3 years now. I'm still a bit of a novice. Like, you know, I'm not like amazing at it, but I'm well capable of reading people's tarot cards and stuff. I love doing readings for myself and my friends. Like, the amount of times my friends come to me and like, oh yeah, I don't believe in that stuff, it's kind of like whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'll do a reading for you. So they're like, oh yeah, grand. They ask whatever question it is, and then 2 weeks later, exactly what I said happens. I love turning skeptics into believers when it comes to this in particular. But yeah, I love doing tarot readings. I've done a video of it on my channel. Was it last year? I'll put a link to that either in the description or somewhere in the video. You'll see it pop up in the tabs thing or whatever. But yeah, I love doing tarot readings. Can you tell I'm a bit out of practice from recording because I'm just all over the place. So it's a new year. Not really, because we're halfway through January, but still, it's the first month of 2025. So I thought it'd be fun to do a tarot reading to see how 2025 is going to go for me. Now, this is subject to change. It might say something will happen and it won't, or it could be the other way around and everything will be completely true. It's very hard to say, but I just think it'll be a fun little video idea if I do a tarot reading on camera for myself and ask maybe how 2025 is going to go, how college is going to go, how XYZ is going to go, just little things, a few little questions to see how my 2025 is going to go. So I could show you guys how I do it, even though I already did it in a video before, but we're doing it again anyways because new year, new me, same content, whatever. So yeah, are you guys ready? I'm not, but let's do it. Here is my tarot deck. There she is. Here's the little like leaflet with all the meanings of the cards in it. She thick as fuck. I keep a elastic band around it so they all stay together. I'm just going to take that off really quick. Here's the booklet of all the meanings which comes with the deck, and here is the actual deck itself. Look at her. She's so beautiful. She's so stunning. There's so many cards, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Well, that ain't good. Cards came flying out at me. I don't like that. 3 cards came flying out at me. That's interesting. For those of you who don't know, the way I do my readings for myself is I'll shuffle the deck around, ask my question, XYZ, how's XYZ gonna go? I shuffle it around and I pull out 3 cards. Sometimes when I'm shuffling, a card will come flying out and I'll take that card and put it aside and I'll see what that card means, because like that could be my spirit guides or whoever being like, hey, this is important. But it's just very interesting how 3 cards came out there. So I'm gonna keep these aside and I'm gonna like read these separately in a second, because the fact that 3 jumped out at me like that, I am not taking any chances with that. So I'm just gonna put them to the side and I'll deal with that in a minute. But yeah, that's the deck. Stunning. We love her. I hate when people are like, oh, like, you read tarot cards, like, how come you don't know what all the cards are when you're looking at the book list? Do you see how many there are? There's like 78 cards here, and like, you know, they all have different meanings already. I could pull out this card and it could be like, oh, it could mean one thing, but if it comes out this way, it means something totally different. Like, I'm not learning all those meanings. It would take me forever. It took me a year to learn my mother's phone number. That's how bad I am at learning things. So no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, that's how I do my readings anyway. So I'll get to those ones I put aside in a second. Or do I do those first? You know what, I'll do a separate one first, just so I can, you know, get into the groove of things. It's been a while since I picked these cards up and like messed around with them. So what I do is I shuffle them in my hands. I don't have 2 cameras at the moment, so I am just going to do this off camera, but just trust that I am shuffling these and, you know, all that stuff. I'm terrible at shuffling. I've developed my own way of shuffling and it's worked out for me great, so we're just going to do that. So I'm going to ask how my week is going to go, because I have a week off work next week. So I'm going to see how my week is going to go. So, cards, what do you got for me? Okay, so the 3 cards that came out. The first one is the Page of Wands, the 8 of Wands upside down, and the King of Swords. See, I don't know what this means upon first glance. 2 people cards, interesting. But the thing is, I struggle with the people cards because like they have like I can't describe the meanings in the book. Like I'll read out the King of Swords meaning in a minute, but I don't know, it's just kind of hard to, what's it called? It's hard to describe it. It's kind of hard for me to decipher. Like some people are really good and they know exactly like what that is instantly, but me, less so. So we're just going to go straight into it. So first card, Page of Wands. So we're going to go into our little booklet here and go find the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Dark young man, faithful, a lover, an envoy, a postman. Young man of family in search for a young lady. Beside a man he will bear favourable testimony concerning him. A dangerous rival if followed by the Page of Cups. He has the chief qualities of his suit. Okay, so there's no Page of... Is there? Yeah, there's no Page of Cups in this reading, so that's fine. Interesting. Nothing really resonates with me at the moment, so I feel like skeptics are gonna watch this and be like, oh my gosh, she's just making this up. Like, I'm not. I swear, I'm being totally genuine here. This is how I do my readings. Half the time, I'm googling what some of these words mean. It's a learning process, and everyone does it at their own speed. I am still a novice, despite me doing this for 3 years. But whatever. But yeah, first card not really resonating with me at the moment. Dark young man, faithful, a lover. Does that mean my boyfriend, a postman? He did work with the postal service over Christmas, so yeah. Search of a young lady. Bitch, he has one. Yeah, whatever. Nothing's really resonating at the moment, so I guess we'll move on to the next card, because like sometimes the first card doesn't really resonate, and then like I read the other 2 and I'm like, oh, that makes sense now. So trust the process. So we're still in the Wands, and it is the 8 of Wands. 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's upside down, so the meaning is totally different. Okay, second card, upside down. Arrows of jealousy, internal dispute, stingings of conscience, and quarrels. Great. So, someone's jealous of me, or I'm jealous of someone else. There's gonna be disputes, fucking fights. Fantastic. It's gonna be a great week. And then lastly, the King of Swords. Whatever arises out of the idea of judgment and all its or connections, whatever. Power, command, authority, militant, intelligence, law officers of the crown, and so on. Hence, also a lawyer, senator, doctor. I don't know what that means, but it mentioned what stuck out to me is judgment, and the first card that came flying out at me when I picked up the deck first was the judgment card. So that's interesting. So all I got from like how my week is gonna go, that someone's jealous, there's gonna be fights. I fucking hope not. But yeah, let's read the cards that came flying out at me first, because something tells me this might be a bit more relevant. This could be a bit more relevant, so this is like really interesting. So first card that came flying out is Judgment, like I said, followed by the Queen of Cups upside down, and then the Chariot. So let's find out what that means, shall we? Judgment is right side up, and it's the first card if I can find it. Change of position, renewal, outcome. Sick. Shit's gonna change. Like I just said, I'm changing the way my content is gonna go out, guys. Oh my god. Okay, Queen of Cups upside down. Let's see. The accounts vary. Good woman, otherwise distinguished woman, but not one to be trusted. Perverse woman, vice, dishonor, depravity, a rich marriage. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. The Chariot is the last one. Succor, providence, also war, triumph, presumption, vengeance, trouble. So what I'm getting is this year will be a shit show. Great. Okay. All this is subject to change, so I'm going to do another one and ask how 2025 is going to go again, and like for real this time I'm going to ask how 2025 is going to go, because sometimes the cards just like to say random stuff and it's like, hey, you need to hear this now, but I have no idea what they're saying. So if something happens to me in the next week and I come back with a story time of like how my week was absolutely insane, y'all will know why. Okay, so clear my mind, take a deep breath. How will 2025 go for me? Okay, shuffled. First card. Two of Pentacles. Next card. Seven of Wands. Ooh, I haven't seen this card. I don't think I've ever pulled this card for myself, ever. We have the Hermit. This will be interesting. I'm really interested to see what this means, because I've pulled the Two of Pentacles before, but I've never like pulled the Hermit for myself, so I'm actually really interested in that. So Two of Pentacles is first up, all the way back to the back of the booklet where the Pentacles are. 1, 2, it's right side up. Okay. On the one hand, it is represented as a card of gaiety, recreation, and its connections, which is the subject of the design. But it is read also as news and messages in writing, as obstacles, agitation, trouble, embroilment. Fantastic! Another reading indicates that troubles are more imaginary than real. Okay, interesting. Messages in writing. Not too sure what that means. I get a lot of emails for college. That's technically in writing, isn't it? I also got a written invitation to my cousin's wedding at the end of the year, so that's fun. Maybe something else is coming. That's interesting. Obstacles, agitation, trouble, and embroilment. So, shit's gonna go down, is what I'm hearing. Another reading indicates that troubles are more imaginary than real. So shit's gonna go down, but I'm gonna think it's worse than it actually is, which I do tend to do. Right. Also, since I pulled 3 cards, I thought it'd be worth mentioning now. The way I do it, I pull 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3. The first, depending on what the reading is telling me, or like who the person I'm reading is, and like what their situation is. Sometimes the first card will be like, oh, you know, a lot of stress, bad times, you know, you had a fight with someone or whatever. That would be the first one to come out, and that person might have had a fight with someone like 3 weeks ago. The first card signifies the past. It just depends on the reading, if that makes any sense. I'm wording this terribly, oh my god. Basically, depending on the reading and the situation, the first card could mean the past, the second could signify the present, and the third one would signify the future, depending on the person's situation or my situation, and if it, like, you know, resonates, that's how I'll read it. But if not, I'll just like do a reading as a whole. Yeah, I think this, just judging by the first card alone, this reading is just for the entire year. It's not past, present, or future. But yeah, that's interesting, because I do tend to overthink things a lot, and like things aren't actually as bad as I'm making them out to be. So interesting. I'm really scared what's going to go wrong for me this year. Okay, next card. 5, 6, the 7 of Wands. 8, 7, and it's upside down. Here we go. Perplexity, embarrassment, anxiety. What does perplexity mean? Like, I know the word, but like I need to know like the actual definition for me to for this to make sense. Give me 2 seconds there. Okay, perplexity. Inability to deal with or understand something. And what was it? Perplexity, embarrassment, anxiety. Something tells me that I'll have something to do with college and stuff, but we'll have to wait and see. But that's not great, is it? Oh well, that's all it says, so like there's not really much else to say for that. And then last but definitely not least, the Hermit. I forgot what this one means, because I've like never pulled this card like ever. So Hermit, right side up. Prudence also, and especially treason, dissimulation, roguery, corruption. What has this year got out for me? Truly. Okay, what does dissimulation mean? Oh my god. See, this is what I mean. Like, you could be doing this for years and you could still not know what some of the words mean, because these cards were made in like the 1600s. Concealment of one's thoughts, feelings, or character. So basically what I'm seeing is someone's, either me or someone else is not going to say what we're actually thinking, and there's going to be betrayal / treason. Great. I swear, whenever I do these things on camera, it always like says like the worst things possible. But what I'm going to do is, which I do every now and again, when like the cards like make no sense to me, I'm going to ask for another card for clarity. So, just shuffled again. I got the Queen of Cups again. Upside down. I forgot what it means, even though I just read it like 2 minutes ago. Okay. So, in other words, someone in my life or is going to come into my life and they're not to be trusted. Deck, are you sure? Give me one more. Give me back to the Chariot again. Okay, Secure, Providence, also War, Triumph, Presumption, Vengeance, Trouble. Okay, the way I see it, someone's has it out for me and shit's gonna hit the fan, but it is what it is. Oh my god. Okay, I'll try this again, because like that didn't sound too good, but like, you know, like I said, these things are subject to change. So we're going to shuffle again, and I am going to ask, is there anything good in store for me in 2025? Okay, all shuffled. So, anything good gonna happen for me in 2025? The Chariot, again. I swear I shuffled. Okay, card's different. That is the 9 of Cups upside down. Last one. Oh, the Devil. So interesting. I haven't pulled the Devil card in a while, and like everyone seems to think, oh, the Devil, the Death card, they're the scariest thing ever, you're gonna die. No, that's not how it works. I feel like I have the camera too high. But whatever. Okay, the Chariot. I literally just read it out and I forgot what it says. Okay, Providence, also War, Triumph, Presumption, Vengeance, Trouble. Great, we know. Love that. Leave that. Whatever. Okay, the Nine of Cups. The cups are usually really nice cards. I feel like I'm about to eat my words now that I've said that. Okay, Nine of Cups upside down. Truth, loyalty, liberty, good business, but the readings vary and include mistakes and imperfections. Like everything, there's mistakes and imperfections, but like, you know, there's truth, there's loyalty, liberty, and good business. Great, we love that. That sounds great. Thank you, tarot deck. Now, the Devil. This is, from what I remember, the Devil isn't necessarily a bad card. Like, I know death isn't a bad card, so we'll have to see. Okay. I'm about to take my words. Oh my god. The Devil. Ravage, violence, vehemence. I'll need to Google that in a second. Extraordinary efforts, force, fatality. That which is predestined, but not for this reason. Evil. See, it literally says on the card it's not evil. Okay, let's see. Vehement. Blah, blah, blah. I'll put the words on screen that I don't know how to fucking pronounce. Okay. Whatever that word is. Great forcefulness or intensity of feeling or expression. Okay. Ravage of violence, not sounding great. But, you know, the rest of it doesn't sound terrible. Like, and I asked, is there anything good coming? So maybe whatever, like it says it's not evil, so maybe whatever this is a good thing. I am choosing to believe it's a good thing. Am I gaslighting myself? Probably, but you know what? I've done readings before. I've gotten the worst card in the deck, and honestly nothing that bad has ever happened to me, so you know what, it's fine. So yeah, that is my future, both good and bad, for 2025. If there's any fellow tarot readers, like, feel free to leave it in the comments what your takes of that is. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm missing something. I'd love to get people's opinions if they're well versed in this. So yeah, that is how my 2025 is gonna go. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here and you like my vibe, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button to be notified when I decide to grace the internet with my presence again. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, they will be down in the description, and I will see you guys really soon for the next video. Bye!